Hi, welcome back. I'm Kurt, and this is Jacqueline, and this is the JK Not Really podcast. It has been several weeks since
Well,
we've done an episode because uh, both of us have gotten sick.
yeah, I had the flu and Kurt had COVID right after me. It's been not several weeks. It's maybe been, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. But yeah, we've been under the weather and lo and behold, we're now healthy and the world has ended.
So, so let's talk about like the illnesses first. So I
Okay.
caught COVID for the third time ever. I think you had something
I had the
similar,
flu.
the flu. And I was just seeing an article today that this is one of the worst flu seasons in decades.
Oh, of course.
That it's actually like,
Yeah.
and we'll get into that more, why that's important. But
Yeah.
that has a lot to do with what we're going to talk about. Actually, it is.
Yeah.
But interesting. So if everyone around you seems sick, you're not crazy. It's true. Everyone is sick.
We're all dying. Inside and out. We're dying. Okay, I'm joking. But it's been hell. I mean, just watching the news, I can't believe that he's Trump has been our president for 3 weeks, going on 4 weeks, and all hell has broken loose. It's of course we should be surprised about this because actually this is exactly what he campaigned on and Project 2025, we were warned about all that, and he's following it to a T, even though he did say that he had nothing to do with it, but obviously he did.
And so Trump is the one that's following Project 2020.
Well, of course he is. Everybody thinks, oh, he's so stupid, and he doesn't know what he's doing, and everybody's doing that. Well, that might be semi-true, but the guy is not that dumb. I mean, look, he got Elon Musk to come in here, and he's doing all.
I think he's surrounded by people that know what they're doing. I
Well,
still
yes.
think he's kind of dumb.
Okay, maybe that's the.
I don't want to give him too much credit.
Well, I don't want to give him any credit at all. Yeah,
It's like
absolutely right.
it's like the country is being run by a drunk driver. But someone there's like
yeah.
who's steering for him.
Yeah, exactly. All the Project 2025 guys are like, and then he hires Elon Musk, who carries a little kid, a little Meon on his shoulders all the time.
No.
And he calls him X, for God's sake. Who names your kid
He
X?
owns X and his kid is X.
I
So
don't even
we're going to
understand.
talk mostly about Elon, right? No, this isn't like a Trump episode because Trump honestly
don't
isn't
want
in the news as much.
No, it's
Everyone's talking about
President
Elon.
Musk. Honey, we elected, well, we didn't, but that's what we got. It's President Elon Musk.
Head of DOGE and president of the
There was a thing with Doge, dude.
like
Doge. I mean,
Doge.
that sounds so stupid.
He's doing like a play on the meme coin. There was a Doge like meme coin that made a run. It was stupid,
really?
worthless. Like some of these coins
Oh,
are worthless. They're not nothing. But then people put money. It's speculated. It's like gambling, and it was like a big fu to a lot of the more legitimate cryptocurrencies. But yeah, that's why they're calling it Doge, which is like a play. It's like it's like a nod to the tech.
Oh,
And then
God.
it's Department of Government.
I don't even know what it
Like,
stands
what is
for.
it? Something.
Department
The
of Government. Economics?
Yeah,
I have
something like
no
that.
idea.
Department of Government,
We should know that.
Whatever.
See, that's one of
It's
the
like deplorable oligarchs.
Yeah, really.
Something
Idiotics. Idiots. No, I don't know. I'm gonna read about it.
So it's a little upsetting because
Yeah.
while we were sick, we kept saying, "Hey, we need to do the pod. We need to kind of talk about it." But
Yeah.
Elon kept making the news, and
Yeah.
if we like kind of just to like start right,
Oh, God.
he was appointed
Oh,
the
God.
DOGE, right?
Oh, I
Department of Government Efficiency. Department
Okay,
of Government Efficiency.
Efficiency. Oh, yeah. If you're going to go in there, I mean, wouldn't you hire accountants to go in there to find out if it's running right? Instead, he has his little entourage of a 29.
Well, yeah, well, almost like day one.
I mean, come on.
They
He's not looking for that
infiltrated
crap.
They infiltrated USAID,
Which is
Department
terrible.
of Treasury.
They went after the Department of Education, but I think they got stopped on that.
Department of Treasury is really scary though.
Well,
'cause that's all of our information, and no one person should be in charge, I think, or have access to all of it. You know, I think it's really interesting that he went that route because it's dangerous.
It's
It was
dangerous.
like bad guy from 007.
Exactly. No, really. Yeah, it's time to die or whatever the movie was. That he should. Well, anyway, I'm not going to go that far. But yeah, I mean, they have your social security number. They have your bank account. They know what's in your bank account. They know everything about
And none
you.
of these people were elected or went through any kind of
No
background
vetting.
checks, vetting. It's just good luck, American people. Don't trust me. I can do it. You know what's really scary, though?
No, it's very scary.
What's really scary is not just this is happening, but if you go online
Yep.
and you read the comment section of anything on Facebook or X, whatever, the Trumpers love it. They are happy about this happening.
Well, you know, I actually saw on Facebook some of the Trumpers that they regretted it, but
Some
there's
are.
a very few about.
Some are, but
But a
there's
lot of them
some
have.
like-
They have such these big egos or whatever, or they're just playing.
They either just
Yeah.
want to see it burn, or they're like, they really think that this is what has to happen, that they're not going to be affected.
Well, I think what really started this whole thing was that I think a lot of people were very disappointed in our organizations and our corporations and the government altogether. And so I think they went with Trump because they thought, oh yeah, he's going to change it and he's going to just, we need some kind of change. But now he's in there and he's doing it all wrong and for all the wrong reasons, and he's not for the people. And the thing is, and I really do believe that we don't have enough education. People do not understand how our government works. They don't teach it in schools. I mean, they just don't. And it's so sad that we don't understand there's 3 branches of government and how it works. And it's just so sad. And then all this thing of the tariffs with Canada. Now Canada hates us. Oh my God.
That's a whole nother
Everybody hates
episode.
us. Oh yeah, it's a whole
We're on
other
the
episode.
Elon.
I'm so embarrassed to be an American right now. I woke up this morning and said, you know what? I don't want to be American.
Well,
I really don't. I think I want to move to Canada, or you know what? I was thinking about Spain. I think I'll go to
Barcelona.
Spain.
Barcelona.
You know, it's just so sad because I do love our country.
Portugal is nice too.
Oh, Portugal would be great. Yeah, that would be great.
But if we're going to stay Americans,
Well, we got to fight for our country. I'm not
Before we
leaving without a
expat.
fight. No.
so back to Musk. So he plugs in, he puts a bunch of 19-year-olds in charge of the Treasury. Well, going through our shit at the Treasury.
19-year-olds, do they even know how to drive?
They
These guys are like,
essentially they stop it, but they're like, it's read only, and I'll trust that when I
no,
see
they're
it
not.
happen.
They're not just read only.
And then, they sent out like notices to all of these workers that you can go, like you can quit your position, right? They did it to the FBI, the CIA. I'm sure they sent it to like other departments of government. And I think that was Musk as well, right? Because it's like,
No, it was almost.
he's like, hey, we're going to fire anyone who basically could be a speed bump in my fast track to like kind of, I think, turning the government into an AI, like installing an AI to like control us and our finances and everything.
I think.
What do you think?
I think it's very dangerous as far as the FBI and the CIA and all that. If we let go of those departments or even decrease all of what we have there, we are opening up ourselves for a terrorist and even domestic terrorism. I mean, if you wanted to start a militia right now, this would be the time because you could actually go in there. They wouldn't even be able to detect you because there's no employees there who could actually detect that. And that's what's so scary about this And he has no idea. So,
And people don't understand day by day, like the things that don't make the news that the FBI is stopping, like terrorist attacks.
yes, we need really
People who kill across state lines, like
Exactly.
serial killers, human trafficking, drugs. Like FBI has their hands in like all the, and none of it is glamorous. You never hear about all of it, but
no.
when you lose like 40, 30, 25% of the people who are out there doing these things behind the scenes, like how much of that slips through?
Well, it's going to slip through. It's obviously going to slip through because right now our government is in disarray. And this, all the countries that don't like us, this is like perfect timing. You know what? Iran's going to come in here. Trump better watch his back because, assassination could happen very easily now if there's no protection. I shouldn't say that. But, I'm speaking truthfully, And then talk about flights. Talk about, the controllers, the air traffic controllers now.
Okay.
Yeah, all of a sudden Trump takes office and we've had many people, the planes going down.
I think that
I'm
was
not
Musk.
flying anymore. I'm not flying anymore. I'm driving.
I think that was Musk again because he was really upset about someone at the FAA doing something about one of his SpaceX launches.
Yeah, there you go.
Like he had that explosion, that
Oh, that's
video,
right. Yeah,
and all that
that's
debris.
right.
So the
He took away
FAA was like, "You're grounded."
Yeah, he took away the inspector.
So he was like,
Fire. Fire. Exactly. Yes.
And that's an example of how Elon Musk has gone from maybe when this started, he was supposed to be someone who wasn't making decisions and kind of just advising the president, but who's actually making decisions.
Yeah.
And those decisions are becoming real life things that happen, and people are dying. Like that plane crash was people dying.
Yes, that was so sad, especially the one there out of Washington D.C. That was bad.
And like, God help all those people and the people thereafter. I mean, it's happened 3 times now where there's been incidents. Not every time has someone passed away, but Jesus.
Yeah, and then Trump he blames it on the DEI thing. I mean, come on. That is such a lame excuse. And then did you see him just lately, Elon Musk in the Oval Office with his little mini-me, his little mini-me on his head? And did you notice, Trump, he just was like there, he didn't want anything really to do with it. Of course, he didn't like the kid. He hates kids.
But like, how many people whatever Trump let talk more than him.
Exactly.
In a press conference.
So that made me think, like, what does he have on him, man? What the hell does he have on him?
He's sitting in his desk looking up at Elon Musk, who's standing.
And Elon Musk can't even put one sentence together. I don't know what his accent is. I can't even take it. It bugs the shit out of me. Oh!
He's South African.
Is that what else
he's not even from here.
Oh, he's an immigrant, for God's sake. He's an immigrant. They should lock him up and deport him. Actually, they can.
We'll see what happens.
I don't know. It's just...
Those rules for immigration are not for rich immigrants. They're only for poor ones.
Of course.
I mean, the president's wife is...
Well, actually, yeah. And then the birthright thing, yeah. Actually, I mean, yeah, Trump's parents were immigrants as well. Anyway, yeah. So there's a lot has happened. Go ahead.
A lot has happened, and I think like coming back to the illnesses we have, what that opened my eyes up to, and I want to get your thoughts on this, is the next pandemic. That's totally going to come.
Oh, it will come.
And how we're completely not ready.
We're not prepared.
And how this dismantling of, we're all, they want to arrest Dr. Fauci and they're firing government workers. They're firing all these people who their positions aren't political. They don't change over with presidents. They just stay there because they understand microbiology and pathogens.
Science. Science.
So I caught COVID and I realized just how, you kind of stay home, all this stuff, and you kind of think back and you're like, oh yeah, I remember what happened when the pandemic, the first one.
Because a lot of people seem to have forgotten the fact that millions of people died
And Trump had
Under Trump.
he had kind of dialed back on
he
some
totally-
of the measures that would have helped us.
He did. He totally
And he was
dismantled.
like, "Don't worry, it's gonna go away in a week."
I know. It was such a lie. He handled that really badly.
So now it's not even a few weeks in, and there's already talk about bird flu being the next thing. There's this saying that might cross over to, and we could do a whole episode on this, but I think it has a lot to do with Musk and what he's doing, because he's going to
Really?
inadvertently fire people who would be helping in the
that's true.
background
Yeah.
if bird flu were to become a pandemic. So like, this isn't just like, oh, it's funny or oligarch and da-da-da or economy, it's also like life and death. Like a lot of people could die.
No, exactly. No, they don't understand the biology of that. And then of course all of Trump's, appointees they're all gonna get confirmed. And that includes the Kennedy.
Mm-hmm. I thought he was already confirmed.
Yeah, I think he was actually. Yeah. And I think now it's Tulsi Gabbard she's going to get confirmed, which I cannot believe that. Now we're going to have our secrets given away to everybody. I mean, it's just, anyway, I don't know. But the point
It's
is,
scary out there.
but we
and-
still have to fight. And I think the Democratic Party is really trying to get a grips on this. And, Chris Mays, he just wrote a book about attention.
Mhm.
And I recommend that
I
book.
love
Everybody should read that book because I think that is exactly what is happening now. And I think that the Democrats could really develop their playbook against the Republicans by using that same analogy that Chris Hayes has in his book about attention grabbing. And that's because that's what we have to do. We definitely have to fight differently than we have in the past because this whole
And you kind of have
It's
to
changed.
You have to kind of think like the oligarchy that's forming. Like when President Biden left office, right? One of the things he was talking about was how he's worried about this oligarchy that's forming,
Well,
and that's like
he did. He warned
every
us.
aspect
He
of
really
your
warned us.
life right now. You interact with these people, and I'm not saying like stop everything. But really, for the next 4 years, I'm trying to get everything ready so that I don't have to spend any money that I don't have to. And I think everyone should like try to just not spend money. Really show that's like you said in the last episode. Best thing moving
Is to hit 'em
forward
with where the
is
money
to try to boycott.
But actually, there's something going on that I've seen on Facebook on the February 28th. It's a day where it's called
February 28th.
Blackout Day, where nobody buys anything. In
Don't
other
pump
words,
gas.
don't pump gas. Do not buy anything.
Don't-
Everybody, nothing.
In fact, if you have anything ordered, cancel your orders and wait till after February 28th.
Yes.
I think that I'm gonna go cancel everything because I have like dog food, the auto comes and
That's right. I gotta
like
check
go
into that.
and cancel everything.
Everything. Okay.
And then
Yes.
once February happens, maybe after that, think about, buying your dog food locally or, just put your order in again.
Yeah, exactly. But I think if enough people were to actually participate in this, I think it will actually really show.
And
It'll hit them.
if your local municipality rules and your zoning and everything in your property allow, buy some
Yeah.
chickens. Get some chickens, get a garden going. Really try to see like how you can, because if you don't have to buy like tomatoes this summer, or spinach, just get yourself ready because, I think that that's another kind of boycott that you can do. Just to
that's an
show them,
idea.
like, spend less. Everything across the board that you can spend less on, I would spend less.
Well, that's an idea. I don't know if I can have
Mixed
chickens.
flavors.
Society's gonna.
If there's any way we can not pay taxes, that'd be awesome too.
Yeah, but I don't know how to do garden. You're gonna have to show me how to do garden. I have no idea. I'm not a farmer.
You put seeds in the dirt and you water them.
Yeah, but then you got to protect them from the rabbits, the squirrels, and then the coyotes come. You have chickens. The coyotes come. They're gonna eat my 2 little dogs.
Oh, no.
What am I gonna do?
The chickens won't bring the coyotes.
Are you kidding me? They come for little dogs and then the owls. Anyway, but I think it's a good
I
idea.
recommend chickens because eggs are going to be like
Oh my God.
caviar. Caviar.
They totally are. I haven't bought eggs because I don't want to spend $16 for eggs.
I know.
And I got a Connie's, but that's, I mean,
So I went to a Super Bowl party this
it's
weekend.
unreal.
And they made deviled eggs. And it was like,
Oh my God.
I walked up and I was like, oh, I didn't realize we were going to such an upscale event.
With deviled eggs. Here, have one. So the glasses are
Okay, so I made sure to sit right next to those deviled eggs because God knows when we'll have them again. You know?
And you didn't throw any of them away. None of them got thrown
I was
away.
eating deviled eggs. It was so funny.
are you kidding?
But I was like, oh, wow. I underdressed for this.
That's funny.
Caviar and crackers
It
now.
totally is. Oh my God, I never thought about that.
So it's
That's
funny. It's the only way, like the best therapy is laughter, right?
Well,
like
yeah.
we can only laugh because it keeps us from crying.
Well, God, you can't make this shit up. Seriously. Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah.
But I think we'll be doing another episode this weekend. We just wanted to check in and let
Yeah.
you all know, like, we're here.
We're still here.
We're gonna keep doing this.
And maybe we'll pick a certain topic and we'll kind of get more into that and get some facts and we welcome your responses and your questions and
And leave a comment and
please,
subscribe.
yes, subscribe. Yeah, we got to get this going because we just got to do something. Something. And I think we're doing it,
Yeah.
Kurt. I think we are.
Bon voyage to the next episode.
Yes.
Bye.
Peace out. Bye. There you go. We did it.